Leo, what is going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're gonna look at your energy for the next week via the tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. So let's get into it, Leo. I hope that things are moving well in your world. We are, when I'm recording, timeless messages always, use your discernment accordingly. But when I'm recording, we're just coming off of a new moon in Sagittarius. And there's a lot happening, even if things are not moving in your present life, there's a lot bubbling underneath the surface. I was hearing this morning, it's like incredibly windy where I'm at, and it's the winds of change. There's like intense wind squalls, and we never get those. So we have to prepare. We have to prepare for the change that's ahead and stay grounded and stable in our vision. We are, like I said, we had a new moon in Sagittarius, which allows us to connect with new opportunities, grow, expand beyond those perceived limitations. However, we still have to make sure that we're not repeating patterns from the past, especially if you are still cleaning up things from the past right now. And also making sure we're aware, vetting who we are getting into bed with. The people, the situations that we're trying to collaborate with, start new opportunities, etc. Really seeing through that snake charmer style energy. A little difficult because the sun is tensely aspected to Saturn right now. So our ego, our pride doesn't really want to do the work. It wants to take things at face value, not necessarily look a little bit deeper. Even if it is painful or actually helps us in the long run, there's still this, oh, I know, I've got it, etc. So be mindful of that, Leo, as we head into this week. That's why I like to start out with these energy cleansings. Set the tone, set the vibe for the reading. It's a good time to set your own intention, a great way to personalize these collective readings. If you have any messages or questions you would like Spirit to answer, definitely be open to receive. And no, I do personal readings as well. I offer a variety of services, personal reading, energy healing, wellness consultations, and would love to support when we're at our highest and best. When we have that level of awareness, we can actually make choices, decisions that honor us and therefore bring us fulfillment. What a notion, fulfillment in life. All right, let's get into it, Leo. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and remove it from our being, so that we may see and understand the messages clearly and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama love. Amen. All right. Nope, I'll pick him up then. So winds of change. And you know, it's interesting. We're seeing a lot of tension this week. Tension specifically in relationships, in dynamics, where we need to take a beat. We need to take a breath before we make decisions accordingly. This is past stuff. This is stuff that you've kind of been dealing with already, not necessarily new situations. We are supposed to be forward thinking, right? Don't get tunnel visioned into the problems or into what's presently in front of you. There is this energy to expand, to look elsewhere. The sun is in conjunction with Mercury, which is in retrograde right now. So again, vetting those opportunities, making sure that you're not just taking something at face value. I really love this energy for you, Leo. Practice, 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 practice. Overarching energy for the week. So again, like you're having a good handle on something, or you have a level of understanding, awareness around what you need to be doing, how you need to be doing it. I feel like you have been looking at options, looking at different avenues to get you to where you want to go, something that will actually work. I feel like it hasn't really happened quite yet, but it looks like you're getting that connection this week. It looks like practice is paying off. Again, there's been some silence, and in a way that maybe made you start to doubt yourself. This is completely blank, obviously, but in that value where it's just like, oh, well, maybe I was very wrong about this, or maybe I completely didn't see this correctly, etc. And maybe even some failed attempts in the past, but something is resurfacing, or an idea, like something that you've been working, plugging away at for quite some time is finally coming to fruition. Like I said, you're getting some of that. It's been a long time coming with this Seven of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. I really love that. So connecting with new community as well. This is something that's coming in. I feel like it has good energy, positive energy, intentional energy. Three of Cups is a celebratory card. It also signifies community, relationships, i.e. connection, right? Which is exactly where you're at. And I feel like it's giving you an opportunity to look at things from that perspective of wisdom, of knowledge that you've gained to date. However, there's something within you this week that's disconnecting from your feelings. Like maybe you have a lot of feelings. Okay, there's that Ace of Cups. There's that connection. There's that offer. Maybe you have a lot of feelings around this, but you don't really want to admit it to yourself quite yet, because you've been burned in the past, or because you're just very focused on keeping your shit together with this Emperor. Like, this is what it is. This is how it's gonna roll. This is how it's gonna play out. And you're keeping tally, keeping score, not necessarily in a bad way, but I love how this Emperor is recording, and it's recording for information, for that awareness that I was talking about in the very beginning. Someone really doesn't want something to slip through the cracks. I feel like someone's, maybe if this is a past energy, there's a lot of deceit. There's a lot of deceit. There's a lot of, there's new opportunities, new beginnings, but someone really doesn't want something to fall apart, right? But I feel like in the background, there's more to unfold. There's more to be said and to be revealed. There's a rat underneath. Like, this is already an infestation, right? This is already something that, I don't know, either has a lot of layers, has a lot of weight to it, maybe brought a lot of destruction in the past. We'll clarify this a little bit more, okay? But it looks like it's moving in a positive direction for you. I really love this star energy. This is talking about feeling your way through your responses. Don't shut yourself off. Maybe be a little bit lighthearted and playful. Healing some of that trauma, right? Getting some of that out, however that looks for you. Maybe this is just like acknowledging to yourself what happened, talking to someone you trust, whether that's a counselor, a therapist, a friend, a wise elder, whatever your vibe is, because I do feel like there's some stuff that has to be released, some pent up frustration, anger, something that's like, that has kind of put you in this position of being so specific, so intentional about how you spend your time and energy. I do feel like you are opening up to a time of play. I just don't love these. I mean, what's good is those energies are being blocked. So let's look at this. Okay. So someone's trying to repair something, like I said, before it falls apart. 8 of Pentacles, Justice. Okay. Choosing to not be so toxic in their approach. Maybe trying to be a little bit more grounded and put together before they come to you, before they approach you. This feels like this is coming from another source, however. It looks like there's multiple people involved. We've been seeing this a lot throughout the week where people are just butting in. People are putting in their 2 cents. I even feel like someone's trying to fuel this reconnection, and they're looking at different options, different ways to come back together. And I feel like they might even be using this person from the past, this person that you did have a fallout with. Ace of Cups, new offer. There hasn't been a lot of communication, right? Like we talked about. So this might be the first communication in quite some time. Maybe you can kind of feel this. Maybe you can sense this coming in. I feel like they're trying to tell you that they've put an end to things like toxic behaviors, toxic things that was causing a lot of destruction, This could be a myriad of things depending on what's going on in your specific situation. This could be someone actually being an asshole and blatantly coming after you, or this could just be their own toxic behavior, own toxic patterning that kept you guys apart. But they're trying to see it a little bit more diplomatically now. And you're listening, like I said, you're taking tally, it's important to feel your way through this. Don't have a decided opinion going into this conversation. It's all about the practice and remaining open. Even if it ends in the same result as to what you already know or feel beforehand, there's still this need to be open to learning and to understanding, gaining in that wisdom, because I do feel like you are letting go of some extra trauma, Leo, some things that have been really painful, been really hurtful. Maybe someone has been manipulating behind the scenes, right? We see King of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the Lovers. So this really talks about someone who is trying to figure a relationship out, trying to get back to this thing, or trying to create this thing. Oops. New beginnings, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. Let's see who this person is. Maybe this is just completely in the, let's see. Okay. More people showing up. I feel like this is also for you, someone who is coming in to kind of have your back and defend you. However this looks, this is someone who actually is a little bit more grounded and stable, who has more balance, who has more awareness. This has been popping up a lot in the collective. Remember, Mercury is in retrograde and it's tensely aspected right now to Mars, to Venus, to Jupiter and Saturn, which really talks about how we need to remain fluid, open to the flow. Exactly what I was saying. I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of resolve in this issue this week, but I feel like it's going to be more of an information week. I feel like there's a lot of different things that are coming in to start bringing some closure around some of this stuff. Because actually connecting you directly with your happiness, with something that I feel like you've been waiting for a long time. I feel like there have been people creating messes, not just one person. It looks like there's a lot of different people participating, and that's why you've had to kind of hold your boundaries. You've had to maintain this element of strength and composure because you don't want to be sucked into it. But I do feel, I feel like it's finally moving forward in a more playful direction where you don't have to be so focused on protecting yourself. That is going to come through for you via other people, other situations that you're connecting with. New community is what I'm seeing. There's like strength. I mean, it feels softer. It's not rigidity, right? It's actually someone who can protect out of love, out of abundance, out of support, knowing that they are supported, and so they can therefore support you. Again, there is some deceit kind of lingering in the background, so be really mindful of that this week, Leo. I feel like if you remain open to what you're feeling, what you're sensing, you're going to have your answer right there. Like I said, not 100% certain that this is closing out this week, but it's moving in that direction, and you feel a lot stronger. You feel like you're able to actually engage with this and stay grounded, stay centered in yourself. So I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for your time and energy always. I super appreciate you. Definitely drop comments below if it resonated, or if you just want to connect, sharing a little love, little TLC. I would super appreciate it. Thank you for all the love and support you bring to the channel. I'm sending it back your way.